Welcome to Pure Fuckery, the podcast. I'm your host. It's your favorite Dr. Bay, Monique Ross. Happy fucking New Year, y'all. I haven't recorded since the New Year, so when you guys get this content, happy fucking New Year, y'all. Today, I am joined by special guest co-hosts. I got my homegirl here, co-host of Cognac Corner. We got the girl, Katie, a.k.a. Killa Katie. Say what's up to the fuckers, Katie Bud.
Hello, how are you?
Don't act all fucking modest.
Hello, how are you today, everyone?
Stop with all the bullshit. She gonna come out of her shell. It's not gonna be hard, I promise. But
no.
Today we are talking about the what they talk about on their podcast. Their podcast is based off of love, sex, and relationships, right?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
All fueled by cognac.
Relationships in all shapes, sizes,
yes,
and forms.
Exactly.
Friendships, love.
Exactly. So that's what we decided. We're gonna gear this episode around love, sex, and relationships and friendships. And Katie has, she brought some questions along with her. So I guess she kind of sort of gonna put me in a hot seat.
Flip the script.
She's gonna flip the script, but it's gonna be a conversation between the two of us. And, we just gonna talk about some shit. And we hope that you all enjoy this content. Thank you. So, all right, I'm gonna give you the floor. Killa Katie Bug.
Okay.
You got anything you want to say before you jump in?
Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's
With my
been
whole heart, I appreciate
long years of
fucking,
me auditioning to be on this show.
Shut the fuck up. It has
been a
not
long
been
road.
20 years. Let me tell y'all about Katie and how we met. Like how this all
I'm
came
engaged
about.
to her neighbor.
She is not.
I'm in a committed relationship.
This whole
Seems like it's moving fast to her.
She hasn't
And
even
he
met
doesn't
him
know
yet.
about it yet.
Leave the old man alone, Katie.
No, he's
But listen, y'all.
single.
I met Katie back in 2020, and it was the most ironic shit when we met. And then we were out having fun drinking in the middle of a fucking global pandemic. Don't judge me, judge your motherfucking mama. But anyhow, we were out drinking with some friends. You guys know Marcus Onesi's Boston from the other half of Cognac Corner. We were out drinking with him one night, and her and I hit it off, just a whole dope ass vibe. And we went to exchange numbers. And for whatever fucking reason, her number was programmed in my phone already. And my number was in her phone. And I'm like, how the fuck did you get my number? How the fuck do I have your number? I don't recall ever meeting this lady in my past, but she had my fucking number and I had hers programmed, like name and everything. And we started talking and shit, trying to figure out where we knew each other from. Still don't fucking know, but we do know that our kids, our oldest kids, well, my oldest kid and her middle child,
Correct.
Graduated high school together, went to school together, were friends. We have fucking pictures of these two boys together. They've hung out, partying, and all kinds of shit.
You actually have my son's picture on your mirror?
Yeah, I have her son's picture on my mirror with my kid from their prom. Like, craziest shit ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how fucking ironic. Like, small fucking world, y'all.
Yeah.
Small fucking world. But nonetheless, I'm so happy that our paths crossed.
Oh my
Katie
God,
crazy
I'm so
as hell,
blessed.
Wild as hell,
I've
funny
been looking
as
for
hell.
a primary care doctor, and now I found one. Dr. Mo.
Here she go.
So my girlfriend, she's a doctor. And she
I
also
have
has a
no.
podcast.
I cannot give you any type of medical
Author,
treatment.
it's unbelievable.
Or,
I trust whatever your
that's
judgment
right.
is.
I absolutely appreciate that, and I wish
And
that
if you want to get into the medical field, I would suggest plastic surgery, and you can practice on me.
I'm not. I would not be no fucking plastic surgeon. That's not. I don't think that's my thing, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Like medical, like medicine, like that.
I think you should be a professor.
I can't fuck with it. I've taught school. I've taught college.
Mm-hmm.
And it was an experience. I'm not
that disciplined to show up like that.
No, I
I'm
showed up, but we always got out of class early.
Mm-hmm.
Like I taught like
always got off topic. I
taught an accelerated program where like 8-week increments, and we
15 minutes a week.
Well, it's supposed to be like 3-4 hour classes once a week, but yeah, we be up out of that motherfucker in 2 hours tops.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never staying the whole 4 hours. Like, fuck that. Everybody got an A, and like my class was highly sought out because they knew it was a fucking easy A. They knew I was cool as shit, and they knew we weren't finna spend the whole fucking night sitting in class. Cause look, I got shit to do. But
Some say.
I know. thought about it. I've actually toyed with the idea more so than not recently because, you know, circumstances. You know, basically all I have now is my small business and my podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeking employment at the moment, and you know, something will come about, but till then, I'm not stressed about it. But I've toyed with the idea of possibly going back into teaching. I'm getting ready to start serving on a board of a nonprofit, in which I've done that in the past as well. But I've been talking to some people about serving on a board, and that's neither here nor there. But anyhow, so
I'm gonna give you 15 minutes to stop talking about yourself.
You put the fucking spotlight on me, girl. Fuck you. She
All right,
put
well,
the spotlight on me.
Time's up, so we're gonna have to close out. You want to?
No, fuck you. But that's how we met. She not finna come on my show and fucking shit on me. She turned the fucking attention to me.
We're
and that's what she's doing.
She's
flipping the script because I mean, typically the spotlight's on my guests, and although I do I talk over my guests and I fucking say inappropriate shit in the middle of conversation, like I'm so fucking inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, my co-hosts, they come on, they know what it is, and you know, it's pure.
We
fuckery.
know what we're signing up for.
It's fucking pure fuckery,
It's
y'all.
the same as when we're in the car.
Exactly. So anyway, flipping the fucking script, but that's how we met.
Mm-hmm.
But flipping the script.
Yes, we're mothers.
We're mothers.
We're mothers of Webster Rose.
You so extra.
Scholars, athletes.
She's so fucking extra. So,
Okay.
all right, what questions you got? What are we talking about? We talking about
Let's
love,
start
sex,
with
and
love.
relationships. All right, love.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Love.
Do you love you?
Absolutely, unequivocally, unquestionably, undeniably, I absolutely love myself from the depths of my fucking soul.
Nobody would have ever guessed that. Anyway. I wasn't even going to ask that question, but I was like,
don't try to make it seem like I'm like this arrogant.
I feel like there should have been background music and like a disco ball.
Y'all know me. I am not arrogant, conceited, cocky, or anything. But yes, I absolutely love my fucking self. Do you love yourself?
I'm okay. I've never met a mirror I didn't love, though. How about that? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, wow.
Totally
and I'm the
joking.
arrogant one. I'm the arrogant one. Come on now.
It's written on her vision board down here. You guys can't see that. Anyway. Okay, so what is love to you? What is your definition?
My definition is
love.
Love is loving without restrictions, without boundaries, unconditional acceptance of another person or place or thing. When it comes to people say I love you all the time. And I know I say it all the time. I love you.
I love
you.
my people.
But here's the thing. I do love you. Like my friends, my family. If I say I love you, I fucking love you. Like, and that's me loving you with no conditions. I don't put people on a pedestal and I limit my expectations that I place on motherfuckers because I understand that people are people. Mm-hmm. They're human beings, and human beings are the most unpredictable creatures of this fucking planet.
Especially right now in this climate.
In this fucking current climate, we're in the middle of a global pandemic, all the shit happening out in DC with fucking current presidency. Like, the shit's madness. It's wild as fuck. But it's, for me, that's what love is. Mm-hmm. And that she threw me off because I'm like, what are we talking about? Mm-hmm. But no, like, love is loving unconditionally, accepting a motherfucker flaws and all, understanding that they're human, you're not perfect. We all have our shit about us.
You don't have a crazy in you then. Like
no, motherfucker, I got crazy in me. You know that.
I mean, no, I know. No. I like, your crazy is written on your, everywhere. Like,
yeah, I wear my fucking crazy.
You and I both. We walk into a room
and we demand
attention.
Yes.
And we have addictive personalities.
Yes.
So people flock to us. So
and
it's
then
not
they
like
start hating us and they run.
And it's not like it was our party,
back.
but now it is our party, and we're moving it to my house.
Exactly.
You know, because I just want to be safe.
Exactly.
We don't drink and drive. We only, party at the house. Anyway, so with that being said, then, are you in love right now?
Like with another person, like
or
a man.
a blow up doll. It could be an inanimate object, but yeah, I mean, what is your preference? Whatever are you in love?
Now?
Like in love. What else? What all are you in love with other than a man?
I love my dog. I love my kids.
No, I'm talking. Okay,
I'm fucking with you.
Stay on topic.
Okay, let's stay on topic. Am I in love right now?
Jesus, we need hooked on phonics.
I got mad love.
That's not the question.
For an individual walking this earth right now, like mad fucking love for him, y'all.
Why are you cushioning it? Are you in love with him? Are you changing that for you?
Or for my audience?
Or for the audience? Meaning
it's complicated.
Him. There's no such thing. Now you're getting all gray area.
I'm in love with him, but it's so complicated, y'all. It's so complicated. Yes, I am in love with a man right now. And
so speaking from experience, how do men take you? Like, walk me through why does it always get complicated? Is it you?
I definitely am a huge.
So they're at no fault.
Look, they
had no idea when they fell in love.
Who's the common denominator here? I'm the common denominator here. Therefore, with me being the common denominator, it absolutely is me. But the individuals that I deal with, how it gets complicated, You're not the complicated one. Here's the thing. You're out there. Yes, I'm open. Like, I'm an open fucking book.
That's my thing too.
I don't hide my level of madness and crazy.
So press pause on that. Has anybody, family, exes, whatever, ever said that exact thing? Because I say exactly what you said. I'm the common denominator. I also say my history dictates the way that people view me. Period. For some reason, everybody else can be forgiven and move on. But shit, Katie does something?
It's over my fucking head.
Always there.
But here's the thing about that, Katie. I've been the forgiver and I've been forgiven. So I know what it's like to be forgiven. Because I fucked up a lot of shit. A lot of relationships royally. But I was forgiven.
But if you're in love with somebody, I feel like it should be enough. Like if you both... okay, let's not get off track. Hold on. Okay, so what do you love about being in love?
What do I love about being in love? I love the energy that is shared within love. I love the feeling, and here's the thing. Love is not a feeling. It's a fucking action.
Uh-huh.
People
it's
say
a verb,
I love you.
It's a noun, it's everything. It is all encompassing.
But you can tell a motherfucker you love them all day, but unless you're showing it, acting on it, and physically showing that love, I can say I love you, I love you, I love you, but that motherfucker's not going to believe me until I show them that I actually love them.
Actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, what people want, you have to, here's the thing. You got to understand, you got to learn a motherfucker's love language. Know their love language. What are the, 5 acts of love language? What are the 5 acts of love language?
Right.
First, you got to understand the 5 fucking love languages, right? So, 1 being words of affirmation. 2 being quality time. 3 acts of services. 4 gifts. And 5 physical touch. Now, philosophers would argue that you can, each of us has our own specific love language. Like that one specific love language. Me, I like to believe that I possess all 5. I'm a giver. I love to give.
Nobody was questioning that. Thanks.
I love to give.
She also got 100% on the test.
I love to touch physically, like the art of love making. And like, here's the thing. Like when you said, are you in love? I never used to like to kiss. Nobody. Like, you kiss me, depending on who you are, I might just go with it. But for the most part, I'm like,
me too.
That's where it is. And,
well, that's where it's like, then they need to get out.
Yeah, and here's the thing. People joke like,
clean the house.
People joke like, how do you start sex off if you don't kiss, if you don't start off kissing?
They've never been married.
Yeah, there's plenty of ways. Like, I've been like just laying there and I'm being hooked.
You're a single mother. Here's the deal. Kids, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go check the laundry. Stay up here. I'll be right back.
Yes.
Laundry's done. Daddy's happy, and I'm back upstairs.
Right,
What can I do?
exactly.
You
Like-
need me to wipe your butt? Perfect.
Understand, like, but for me, I love all, like, words of affirmations.
Mhm.
I'm speaking life into you.
Absolutely.
As a woman, as a black woman,
You do not demasculate.
life. I definitely.
No,
I am not going to demasculate any man.
Demasculate. Okay.
And acts of service.
Yeah.
Whatever you fucking
I pay
like,
for everything.
and not even just paying for shit. Like, I've
Go and
been
pick
at
'em
men's
up.
houses
Mhm.
where I've made their
Cleaning,
bed, I've
right.
cleaned. You know, I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna
Right.
love you and treat you and touch you.
Yeah, because when
and,
I'm gone, you are going to miss me.
Oh yeah, definitely. You're gonna miss this touch,
Mhm.
the mold,
And quality
the
time.
the full Monique
I think-
experience.
Okay, so we know we know you excel at everything.
Fuck off. She's such a bitch.
Anywho, so at what point does being in love become not enough for your relationship? Like,
Hey,
and don't blame it on yourself.
Look,
like, where
in
does
the words,
it has? I don't know if you've ever been engaged before.
I have.
We're
Y'all
still
know,
getting to know each other.
Married. I was engaged.
She got
I
6
took
baby
care-
daddies, 2 kids. I don't know how it's happening.
But I have several failed engagements, but they all know all about it.
Well, of course they
It's
do.
you just playing catch up. They know.
No,
I
no,
told
I was kidding.
I
That was
know.
100%
I'm
a
just playing
joke.
with you.
I mean, I think it's just our exes watching us right now anyway.
What you asked? What you just say?
So at
what
what
point
point-
is love not enough?
For you, like, when does being in love not...
Listen. In the words of my homegirl SJ, listen.
Linda.
In the words of the beautiful, absolutely beautiful, amazing Tina
I
Turner.
thought it was me.
What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? What's love got to
We're
do
going
with
to
it?
take a small
Got to do
intermission
with
while she
it?
gets
What's
into herself
love
again.
but a second-hand emotion.
So weird. Huh.
What's love?
Let me grab the mirror.
Got to do with it. Got to do with it. Who
We do not
needs
own the
a
rights to this
heart
music.
when a heart
Thank you so
can
much,
be
Tina.
broken?
Okay.
Ah!
Hey, it's about to become a mass singer up in here, bitch. Get your helmet and your seatbelt
Nah.
on. Okay.
When is love not enough?
Is it weird that she totally spins off when she doesn't want to answer a question?
When is love is not enough when love is no longer being served. Here's the thing. I'm a pros and cons type of motherfucker. I told y'all that multiple times before. I'm gonna weigh the good with the bad. And as long as the motherfucking good is outweighing the bad, I'm here. I'm fighting relentlessly. But once the bad starts to outweigh the good, it's time for me to fucking do a fucking self-check and figure out, what's the next move. And typically the next move is walk the fuck away. You know what I'm saying?
And do you clean break? Do you
I'm not
walk
clean
the fuck
break.
away?
I don't walk
Is the
the
question.
fuck away. I've walked away.
But that was
Clean-
the answer, right?
I've walked away because it's
You were so...
this isn't a
you
black
said
or
that
white fucking question. Like
It is.
there's gray areas
It should
here,
be, though.
but it's not.
But it is.
It's
Only
me.
because you
It's
have
me.
somebody that you feel some kind of love-ish about.
I mean, he's not the only one. My young ex, when we broke up, we still slept together for a whole fucking year, basically.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
I have letting go
Like,
issues.
why?
I have
So
letting
do
go
I.
issues.
I'm a collector
That's
of
some
people.
shit from deeply rooted from childhood.
Me too.
I've had this
Too many
conversation
people
with my
left me.
fucking therapist. I've been left.
I've been hurt.
I've been left so many fucking times. I cling to the motherfucking people
Me too.
that stay.
Mhm.
And when somebody wants to leave that I'm not ready to let them go, I cling to
They ain't
them.
going nowhere.
And
is what
then-
the answer to that.
They're not going anywhere. And then even still, past relationships. All my exes live in Texas. No, I'm joking. All my exes, I still have contact with just about everybody.
Me too.
Like
That's exactly
I still
how I am.
talk to them.
And
I've
if my-
met up, had drinks.
If
on
my future
occasions.
man, like all of my, like, new whatevers, boyfriends, if I have a new boyfriend, which I am single.
I thought you was
Love
engaged with my neighbor.
He doesn't know yet. I have to meet him.
This
Anyway,
motherfucker crazy, y'all.
so I do have a short list of prospects, but feel free to DM her with, I like to test drive cars, so with whatever the sticker price is, if you know what I mean. Anyway.
I hate it here.
Let's
keep it clean. Keep it clean, ladies. My son does the edits.
Oh, fuck. Right. Darn it. Darn it.
You can say fuck.
Okay.
I curse all
it's
the time. It's
PHUCK. So, okay. Let's not do that. Okay. So, do you believe, or what will it take for you to arrive there?
Where am I arriving
to? Oh, this bitch acting like she had been sitting here with me.
I'm here, baby. Where am I arriving to?
To love. Can we stick to the topic?
What is it gonna take for love?
For
me to actually make it to the altar and
for Dr. Bay to be like, abso-fucking-lutely, this is it. I'm done.
Without a question?
Without a question.
If there's a question,
oh my God. We do not own the rights to this. Let's see how many times I have to say that tonight.
It.
If you guys, have you guys ever gone out with her? She's out on
I'm
her
a whole
phone.
fucking vibe. And y'all love it. Y'all love those videos.
And we get behind there.
They eat those videos
no,
up.
I
man.
search hard.
They
look.
eat those fucking videos up. They love to be in those videos.
That's part of my other occupation.
It's just content for social media. I do it, and I don't do it around everybody.
Really? Like who?
I do it around us because we always out vibing like that. But
you do it in the stores. You start singing.
Oh, I've seen you everywhere.
Get sidetracked. The second you get bored with somebody, you're like, oh,
no.
I know
If
this song.
you know me, you know I got a song lyric for everything.
But she stops listening, she starts tuning into the music wherever we are. Like if
I love music, man.
So then next thing you know, we're all doing a video shoot and we're all behind her. We don't know what else to do because she's, I'm
gonna keep that same energy next time I pull my camera out. Don't jump in my fucking camera, y'all.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I'm
shit.
all about it. I'm
exactly.
on the other side. I am the camera girl.
Why are we talking about it?
I'm the
photographer.
The photographer.
Anyhow.
Okay, so.
What is it going to take?
While you answer that, this is a two-parted question. So what will it take? And do you believe love is obtainable where honesty is absent or cushioned? So, double-edged sword right there.
I'm going to answer that first. I'm gonna answer the first part. I'm gonna answer the second part.
Do you believe you're gonna find a man who is there such a thing? Is it a dinosaur?
Let me tell you.
Is it a relic?
Let me tell you something. Back to the initial point I made when you first asked me the question. As human beings, nobody's ever going to share every fucking thing. Nobody's going to ever be 150% honest with you. A motherfucker say they 100, at best they might be 99. It's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to get anybody who's just 1,000 with you at all times. I don't give a fuck how long y'all been married, how long y'all been together. My wife tells me everything. My husband tells me everything. They don't tell you every motherfucking thing.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So as far as a man is concerned,
and if I am, and you're still not leaving, I don't give a fuck.
Here's the thing. When it comes to us as human beings, it ain't got shit to do with being a man. Because women lie too. Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't lie. But, no, really.
Republicans lie.
Yeah, that's true. Nobody's absolutely a fucking 100. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I try my best to keep it 100. Have I lied before? Yes. Have I lied in relationships? Shit, I lie to my kids. When I tell them motherfuckers, we'll see.
I'm on my way. I'm 10 minutes away.
Yeah, like we do. And people
little white lies.
Say I don't lie. Like motherfuckers tell white lies every day without even fucking thinking about it.
Right.
Expecting a man to tell me every motherfucking thing. No, you don't have, and that's the thing. You don't have to tell me every motherfucking thing.
I like silence.
But if I ask you something, don't motherfucking lie to me. But I also understand that I've been lied to protect my fucking feelings, to keep from hurting me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's different. I mean, telling somebody something, when you do that, when you do make a mistake and you decide to come clean, it's really like, am I coming clean for me or am I coming clean for him? Okay, so moving on.
I ain't even answer the fucking question. Your ass. So,
She sings.
am I ever gonna fucking find a man that's gonna be completely 100 with me, 1,000 with me, complete and open honesty? No, but will I find a man that meets my expectations and gives me the level of honesty that I expect in a fucking committed relationship? Yes. Honestly, I've probably met that man. We're not gonna talk about it though. But I may have met that motherfucking man who's been honest with me. Who's been completely honest with me. You know what I'm saying? It's complicated. As far as what is it going to take for me to straight be all the way the fuck in and without a shadow of a doubt, he's the one. This is how you know. When I'm waiting on that motherfucker to come along where instantly it's an instant connection. And they look at me, I look at them, and they see the whole fucking world. I want to look at him and see the world in his fucking eyes. And I want to be committed to knowing him, learning him, knowing his love language, learning and knowing what it takes to fucking love him completely.
Right.
Without fucking reservations, without hesitation, without boundaries, no second guessing. Right. I want that one, like what it's going to take for me. He's going to have to come along and convince me to let all my inhibitions go. Exactly. Because no matter how fucking much I tell a motherfucker, you are like, no matter how open I am with a motherfucker, I'm so closed off.
And this is
when it comes to relationships.
This is me when it comes to this. Because my friend went to therapy. She told me all about this.
Anyhow, me or somebody else?
No, someone else. I'm kidding. Me. I've learned that I mean, obviously, I have not learned. I know. I'm a character. I'm the product of a car salesman. I mean, my dad he was so funny. And my mother was very strict. So I think I get all of that from her. But
I can't imagine you growing up in a strict household.
Oh my God.
Have always been the way that you are?
Yeah.
And you grew up in a strict household?
Yeah. I mean, really, I think what changed me was, because this is pre-cell phones. This is, we didn't have all that.
Right.
What changed me was getting pregnant in high school. I mean,
how old were you when you got pregnant?
When I started dating Chris, I was 15. I was pregnant at 16. And then had Danny October 4th. But he was due on my grandfather's, God bless his heart and soul, birthday.
What was his actual due date?
October 10th.
Okay.
Of 92. Right. But it gets better. And then I turned 17 on October 29th. So I was 16 when I had him. And it was like, so end of sophomore year, beginning of junior year. I was gone for a month of junior year.
Okay.
And then and I believed as a sophomore in high school, a little bitty white girl from St. Charles, like we were so sheltered that I was going to have a girl. It didn't occur to me that I could grow balls. Like when you're little, I was a mother. When you're young and there's, back in the day, they didn't talk about anything. You know what I mean? Like the only way they were taking us to the hospital is if your bone was sticking out.
Right.
We didn't have cell phones. They yelled for us when it was dinner time. If we didn't come, we got the wooden spoon from our Karens, But it just didn't occur to me that I was having a boy. That's very complicated as well. But then 10 years to the day, 2002, on my grandfather's birthday, 10/10/02, I had a baby girl.
Oh, wow.
And it was, payback
how's
for a bitch.
it to be a boy mom versus a girl mom? Because I got boys.
Oh my God. When I was getting my ultrasound, and she knows it, and I try to get her to play softball, not to be racist, because I'm other.
I hate you.
I know everybody wants to know what I resigned as my formal race
other
after the Capitol thing. I'm an other now, and you can call me they, but I go by she. You know, I'm just trying to embrace 2021 and the fact that we don't have to be anything that we don't want to be. So
True that.
I resigned from my race. So I denounced those people. Anywho, being a boy mom
versus a girl mom
is like, I don't know if this would be a racist comment or not. Well, first of all, I was a terrible child. You know, I was pregnant at 16. So the second that there were no balls,
terrible. You just
well, I looked at my doctor and I was like, "What do you mean? What? I have all boy stuff. Like, all my kids know that they were all mistakes. I mean, in no way, shape, or form did I use the rhythm method.
Fucking honesty, because
did I use the rhythm method at the Catholic school? No,
it.
I mean, they're like, they look at all these. No offense, my ex-race, W people, the W's, and I, you know, a lot of Catholics, you know, whatever, they plan babies. Not me. Nope, none of y'all were planned. So with that being said, when the doctor had, you know, the ultrasound, and he's like, okay, you're having a girl. And so my cousin was so excited, which, I mean, she barely even talks to me either. And I looked at the doctor and I was like, no, you need to look for some balls. Like, and I'm moving her, you know, trying to get her to like flip or something. Where I'm steady looking for balls. There was none.
There was a girl.
I had her after work one day on my grandpa's birthday. Literally was at work. She fell out. It like from start to finish 4 hours.
Oh wow.
I asked if I could get a tune up. And I was at work the next day.
Really?
Oh yeah, I had my kids literally, Danny, they Duchesne High School on Elm. Go Big Blue. They have maybe a policy, I don't even know, that you have to wait a month before you come back. And, you know, teenage pregnancy, Catholicism, it's all confusing. Anywho,
Gotcha.
But yeah, I had my kids on my day off.
Wow.
Or after work.
Okay.
So, yeah. But as far as love goes, I will never, I'm not like you. Like, you are very optimistic. There we go.
Still believes in love, even after I've been broken, heartbroken, hurt, shitted on,
It's because you're still, okay, I feel like, because you're 40.
That ain't got shit to do with that.
No, it does.
I think
in
when
5
I'm 50,
years,
I'm
no.
feel the same way.
I thought this, 40, I was like, oh my God, I am the fucking mom. You know?
Bitch,
then 45.
At 45 and at 50.
I'm looking for a new series to watch. You know what I mean?
I ain't ready
You're
to give up.
You're still young and gorgeous and beautiful.
You are too.
I'm a grandmother now.
Okay, bitch, you still beautiful. And if you didn't just tell these motherfucking fuckers that you're a grandma,
I'm in a committed relationship with
grandma.
whoever I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. 90 or above years old.
I hate it. I can't stand it.
A lot of money. It's just, I've been poor. I'm poor. You know. We don't. Yeah, I want my own credit card. It's not even a big deal. You can do whatever you want, whatever. We only have a few years left anyway. You know? The only thing I'm not going to do is jump out of a plane. But if you want to, I will.
You want to go skydiving? I want to go skydiving.
I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm going to go skydiving.
With my 90-year-old man?
Not with your 90-year-old man, with my old man.
Oh, well, looky here what we just uncovered.
Oh, we ain't uncovered shit. Let's keep it pushing.
Okay, so let me put my glasses back on, honey.
Keep it pushing.
Okay, so what is, so you're okay with cushioned, but in a nutshell, if you ask directly, you expect the truth, correct? That's where I am.
Yeah, if I ask a question, I want the fucking.
See, I never went through my husband's phone. It never even occurred to me that he would ever cheat on me. I'm perfect. And then, for the 97th time, I caught him, you know? And nobody is exempt. Because if you make a man feel like shit, which I did, I feel like I've purchased my men. Like, I've never been taken care of other than when I was.
You were the provider.
100% from the beginning. And if I wasn't, then my mother was our provider.
Right.
You know? And it's like, I've never had that kind of security, except for at one point in an old relationship. But even he wasn't my man, you know? Okay. And I wasn't his.
I've been on both ends of the stick where I provided. I've been on the end where I've been provided for, and I've been on the end where we were in the middle, where we took care of each other. You know what I'm saying? All right, so anyhow, we just gonna move on from here.
Perfect.
What else you got, baby girl?
Okay. Hold on, let's see.
That's your glass.
Oh, thanks. Do you have a sweeper? Do you know what a sweeper is?
Mm-mm. What the fuck is a sweeper?
Mm-hmm. I believe that. Okay, so...
You believe that I don't know what a sweeper is, or are you being sarcastic? Because I really don't. Like,
I've told you a million times I'm your sweeper.
What are you? What's a sweeper?
So, I've trained for this in the past.
Oh, Lord.
Mm-hmm. My other jobs kind of taught me, or actually deprogrammed me to humans and, you know, true love. Anywho, but a sweeper is somebody who, in case of an emergency, you call.
Okay.
No questions asked, no nothing. And if I'm in your phone, you have an iPhone?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, whatever. There's an in case of, if you put
I know there's an in case of emergency ice.
That's me. So that, if you put me in there, I can unlock your phone and make sure that it gets in the right hands. In the appropriate condition it needs to be in.
Yeah, I don't need to be in the right hands.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Okay, my best friend
is your
she
sweeper.
Knows my code.
Okay, then you have a sweeper.
I know what a sweeper was.
Okay, well now you do.
Shit go down.
You got it.
She go get my phone
and just
make sure that
it doesn't have Rona on it.
You know, if it lands in my kids' hands, they won't be wondering who the fuck their mama really was.
They know who their mama is. I'm pretty sure you don't cushion that.
I don't. I absolutely don't.
Yeah, they totally know. And what they don't know, they don't want to know.
So they don't need ask. To know. Exactly.
Yeah, but they don't. They know their boundaries because we cross them. We're already extra.
Absolutely.
100%.
I cross the boundaries of my kids on a daily basis.
100%.
My oldest son would not say, "What's wrong with you?" on a regular basis if I didn't.
Oh, my son doesn't even say what's wrong with you. He don't even want to know the answer. It's like less is more. Okay. Just out of curiosity.
Out of curiosity.
Mm-hmm. It's the 2021 January question. If the government showed up right now, would you get a Rona virus vaccine?
Mm-mm. Fuck no. I don't know people who got it.
Yeah, it is
people close to me.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I have friends who have gotten it during the healthcare.
Close relative.
Mm-hmm. Any side effects? Anything that you know of?
Not that I'm aware of yet, but fuck no.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I don't get flu shots and shit anyway.
Right, that's what I was gonna say.
Fuck that.
Okay.
Would you?
No. Mm-mm.
The mark on the beach, they say you got good, or you gonna go to jail?
I'd get it then. I'm so sick of being locked in the system. That's a whole nother topic though, people. Anyhow. Okay. So why don't you... What is your age in cars? When you were 16, or did you have a car when you were 16, out of curiosity?
No, not exactly.
I just want to get to know, like, the base. Not exactly. Isn't it funny how she has these very, very definitive responses? It's like we're not left questioning.
Why is it a question?
I have a question.
What is it? What's the purpose of the question?
We'll get there.
Tell me why you asking, and then
why don't you slow down? You
didn't.
got sparks flying off these chewy things.
I didn't.
Okay, what was your first car?
A Mitsubishi
Oh, yeah? What kind?
Galant.
Okay.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
I don't even remember.
You're chomping.
I know. I'm
Okay.
high, y'all.
Nuh-uh.
No bad.
You're kidding me. I would have never been here had I known that. Okay.
That's how much you-
I need an answer. Don't make me take those from you.
I think it was a Mitsubishi Galant.
Okay. So a sedan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And did you have sex in that car?
Mm-mm.
Did you kiss in the car?
No, good, yeah.
Okay.
I ain't have sex with nobody, no.
Okay.
I'm not in the car having sex kind of girl. I have had sex in a car, but that's a whole other story. I've had lots of sex
Another
in
episode. We'll be back.
the car. Car sex.
Right. Give your age in game console terms. Like, what
Shit.
was your first?
I'm not a video game person, but
Yeah, but you
know, we
remember
had
when
like
you
a
were a kid.
Nintendo 64.
Duh. Up, down, left, right,
Yeah.
BA start, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Was that
had a Nintendo.
Yeah.
When I had a Nintendo, I had Sega. We had Sega Genesis in the
Mhm.
house. I have a brother who's older,
Mhm.
so yeah, like Sega
I've heard.
and Nintendo. Oh Lord.
Hi, Anthony. What about Atari?
Had Atari.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay. All right.
they know I just turned the big 40. My age
Okay.
is not a secret. I embrace this shit. I love it. Like
What was your first cell phone?
I definitely had like a fucking flip phone.
Nokia.
My dad had like one of those big ass
I had a-
suitcase phones.
I used to steal my mom and dad, because my dad was a car salesman, and of course we had to get a car phone is what it was called. It came in a suitcase, like in a little carrying
Yep.
pack. So like, yes, it was definitely a mobile phone,
Yeah, I definitely.
but it only had a car charger.
Yep.
Or yeah, I guess yeah, because you can only charge it in the car. I think it had a base, too.
Changed.
I know.
2021, and our
You know what
flip
my
phones
favorite phone
are
was?
everywhere. What?
The Razor.
The Razor. The
That's
flip
this
Razor.
phone number. It used to be a pink Razor.
I had a pink Razor before.
0028, and then the
I don't remember. No
324-2080 number was my BlackBerry.
I had a BlackBerry.
Damn.
I love
And I had
that
a
fucking
Sidekick.
BlackBerry.
The worst phone my boss ever got me was the two-way. Did you have that? I think it was like it
Like
could have
the
been
chirp
Verizon.
chirp?
No, yeah, like Kate, are you awake?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, he's in my house.
I had a job where I had one of those.
Well,
had
yeah, I
a
worked for
job.
an NFL football
Yeah.
player.
Yeah.
And it was 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
So if I
they
didn't
can chirp
answer
you.
my
If you didn't turn that
0028,
motherfucker off, they gonna chirp you.
oh, if I turned it off, I'm fired. Even though I had been fired
right.
many a times. The Motorola.
Okay.
Do you remember the
Like the flip phone.
Beam Me? No. The
What was
thing.
Where it.
Or the Sidekick, the T-Mobile
Okay.
Sidekick.
Got you.
Yeah, so you can beam each other. But beaming, like on the Motorola, the little bitty computer little thing.
Mhm.
Do you remember that
Yep.
guy?
I do.
We could beam each other. Some guy from, I think, the Marlins beamed me, and I kind of fell in love with him too. But
How many times have you been in love?
I don't think, well,
In love, like without a shadow of a doubt, you know that you love that motherfucker. Unconditionally.
see, I don't really think I really know what love is, though.
Oh, okay.
So, I would say, just because, I mean,
That breaks my heart that you've
Yeah,
never
I just-
experienced
mm-mm.
real, true,
well,
genuine
it-
love. Have
and-
you ever given it and not
Oh,
had it
100%.
reciprocated? So you know what love is.
yeah, I do. And I do know that I have been in love, but,
How many
like,
times?
you know, but when people
Look
walk
how
away.
look how she's being evasive.
This is my interview, Monique.
This is Pure Fuckery, the podcast, and I am your host, your favorite Dr. Bae, Monique Ross.
Can we get makeup in here? I need hair too.
I don't fuck who brought the questions. Who
No,
I can flip the script.
Yes, I know. I know you
like
can, but you haven't yet because you've been so into your chewy lemon heads. Yes, I was definitely in love before, but just like we were speaking of when I asked you the question, we've been left, and when you leave me, like I have always stayed friends with my exes. I mean, I'm fucking funny, and I still love them. Yeah, and they know if they get me on the phone, it's like senior year at Duchenne. I got a 2-year-old. I'm not allowed to come to your soccer game, but I'm gonna show up anyway with the baby. Now what, bitches? But there's certain people that keep coming back in my life, knowing that by coming back into my life, because I did love them.
Stop leaving the fucking window open.
No. It's not open. It's like, okay, you did a really good job working for me. I would like you to come back to work for me. 2 weeks later. You know what? This is not working out. You're fired. Okay, well, you fired me like 400 times. Then the next day, I was thinking, and something in my heart is telling me that you need this job. 4 weeks later, can I get paid? Like, what the fuck am I doing? You know? But of course, I'm going to say yes every time. And I would always say yes. Because I loved that human.
Right.
You know?
Right. Can we talk about who you're talking about?
No.
Oh.
And then there's, Danny's dad. I love Danny's dad. He protected me. He came into my life at a really bad time. And he protected me. And I didn't even know I could get pregnant. And then I did.
What do you mean you didn't know you can get pregnant? Like you didn't
It never occurred to me.
Kids, or you just wasn't understanding?
No, when I had a bad experience right before I met his father. Look at my glasses. It's like I need a windshield wash. Okay?
Yeah, you do. Put some alcohol here. Give me
he came into my life when I needed him. Like a friend of mine and I were going to a party. It was like, I think it was the summer before sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
And he was beating the shit out of his best friend with a vodka bottle. What? And I was like, oh my God, who is that? That's my man.
When you got enemies like this.
Oh my God. I tried to jump out of the car.
You said
my dad locked the door. Oh. And he was. That's, one of my kids' dads. I got 6 baby daddies and 3 kids.
I hate it here.
I'm kidding. So, I would say him. And I would say that I did love Ricky.
Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike.
Uh-huh.
If I'm like a girl, who cares?
That's his brain capacity right there. You just sang it out. But he just couldn't grow.
Right.
How
do you? That's a conversation. Let's hit on that real quick before we shut it down, and then we go on and call it.
Yeah. Perfect.
But that's something. That's an age-old debate. How couples stay together for 60 years, and how do they keep the fucking love strong? Because here's the thing: as human beings, we evolve, we change daily.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that's one of the number one reasons that relationships fail, because one person grows and the other one stays stagnant.
Right. Because one person gets too
complacent. They grow complacent. They're comfortable in the situation. And I think that's what my problem is.
We're also alpha women, though.
Definitely.
So the men that I have been with, like that person... 100% was alpha. I mean, it was a battle. It could be physical.
That's why it's complicated right now with me.
Because
it's a battle. We're both alpha male, alpha female.
Ex-husband was not an alpha.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's a mega liar and whatever, but he was not. I mean,
what's his zodiac sign?
He's a Sagittarius.
Oh wow, that hurts me because I'm a Sagittarius.
He's the 27th. Of November.
Okay. He's a November Sag.
Yeah. And then
male Sag and
the
female
first
Sag
person is a Pisces.
Pisces.
Yeah.
My best friend's a Pisces.
226.
That was my mom's birthday.
Shut up.
That was my mom's birthday. 2/26/59.
26/74.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, but for me, I think that's why relationships fail, because especially like marriages and long-term relationships and shit, one person grows and they evolve.
See,
and the other person remains the same and
the
grows
one
complacent,
person,
or they can't accept the changes, because I'm not the same.
or
fucking
it's a
person
do
you
as I
married.
say, not as I do. Like
Yeah.
because as we get older, when I met a so and so, I was like 20 something years old,
Mhm.
and as I grew up, like the last time we spoke, I'm 45 years old. Please do not play games with me. It's not a fucking. This is not what we're doing. Is this not even?
No, it's recording.
But like there was no good goddamn reason other than the fact that I started out as like, practice squad when he was a player. And then I honestly believe, I know, and everybody knows it, I became the coach over the player. So then I knew the next move. I knew what was going to happen. And there was no fucking fooling me. Like, you don't get to lie anymore. And at that point, why would we?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So how did we grow up together and graduate from all these different fucking things, and I'd be such a part of a family, and then nothing? You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that.
I just think that there's a lot, and I always made an excuse that he didn't have a father, that he didn't know how to love. He's not a good loving father. Mm-hmm. He's not a loving person. He just didn't have that kind of stuff.
Right.
So I always gave it an excuse, but really, I have the same equal. It's all relative,
mm-hmm.
And I still gave, and I still show up, and I still answer the phone. You
don't think you're enabling?
100%, but I also, like, his mother was my best friend.
Okay.
And I almost feel like...
How's that?
She died.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was it?
Oh my God. I moved her 2 doors up from me. He was too busy, But she was my best friend. She was my kid's, grandma. We smoked together. Pot. It was wonderful,
Right.
This was back when it was legal. Back in the 70s. Anywho, yeah, so I just think that, because his brothers still contact me, whatever, I still talk to them and they still wish me happy Mother's Day and whatever. The one thing I don't do on Mother's Day is call her anymore. And I took care of everybody.
That's because she's deceased.
But in his life. So it was his brothers, his babies, his baby mamas.
Right. I feel you.
His, everybody. So I still get so much love and respect from all these people that I did business with. But shit, and technically I didn't sign a non-compete or non-disclosure, so.
We're not getting ready to dive down there rabbit hole, Katie. We're not diving down there rabbit hole.
But anyhow, you got
Closing it out. What you got?
Well, I'd like to reiterate on this platform, I resigned as a W. I do not.
A white woman.
No, as a white.
As a white, period.
Just
she's
at this
now
point,
classified
what
herself
happened,
as other.
I'm an other. And which everybody already knew that. Because really, I think I am.
She's out of this world. You're a fucking alien.
I'm an alien. Mm-hmm. And literally, I'm transparent. And if I'm sideways, I'm absent because of the color of my skin. You should have done my makeup tonight. Anywho. No, I love you and I leave you. And I've, with what you opened with, referring back to that, I instantly felt like I knew you. And then the fact that our phones knew each other.
That's the craziest shit ever.
Was ridiculous.
We still have no clue how we exchanged, how our numbers ended up in one another's phone. It's the craziest shit ever. Weird as fuck.
Right, of course. And can you imagine, like, it's I would say it's from our children. So let's just say we don't know each other, and we still have a child. But I used to play a really good mother, like, okay, yeah, give me the phone. I tell her to call me right now, or I'm not taking the call. Yeah, he'll be over here. Absolutely, I'll be paying attention. Sounds great. Okie dokie.
She's the parent that I talk about with all my other parents.
Yeah, exactly. Formerly known as maybe a Karen if you didn't know me. Okay? But I denounce that, Grace. So,
I can't stand it.
Especially, like, and I would also like to say that, what are you doing on the 20th?
Of this month?
What is the 20th, do you know?
January 20th? I don't know what's going on.
The orangutan leaves the office.
Okay. That's inauguration day? Probably
I say we have a podcast.
Celebrating. I ain't doing no fucking podcast on that shit. We don't
talk politics.
We straight
yeah, but this isn't politics. This is another
religion here.
It's another reality show.
We can talk about it, but
it's a this dude. Please don't block me on YouTube or anything else.
That's why we don't talk politics. He said he's not even going to the inauguration.
I know.
Like,
he'll show up. I think he'll be drunk on Adderall
who the fuck knows?
And cocaine with his toupee off.
Who the fuck knows? But we're not even ready to touch on that. We gonna shut this shit down here. I want to thank my homegirl, Killa fucking Katie Bug of Cognac Corner, where they talk love, sex, and relationships. I absolutely appreciate you with my whole heart for coming on and sharing in my energy space and allowing me to share into your energy space on Pure Fuckery, the podcast. Y'all,
I appreciate you.
I thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the comments. If you haven't hit the subscribe button,
photographs,
hit the subscribe button on fucking YouTube. Y'all know where y'all can find me on Instagram. My personal page where I put all the content is so SOO sophisticated one. The Pure Fuckery page is pure_fuckery. Check me out on YouTube at Pure Fuckery. You can also stream me on all listening platforms. That's Google, Apple, Amazon, Spotify, wherever the fuck you listen to podcasts. Check me out. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. I thank you all. I wish you all a happy, healthy fucking new year. I send you all love and light. I pray that you receive an astronomical amount of peace, love, blessings, joy, happiness, whatever it is you're aiming for, working for. I pray that you succeed. Believe that you can succeed. That's half the fucking battle. Know that you can accomplish and achieve any and every fucking thing in this life if you put your mind to it. I love you all, man. It's been a wild ass ride. This is probably going to be episode 40. I think I'll air it as episode 40. So, 40 episodes, man. By the time this airs, we'll be at 40 episodes. I'm going to shut it down right there. Thank you all. I love you all. I'll check you in the next episode. Shout out to all my fuckers out there, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all.
And listen to my podcast.
Check her out on Cognac Corner. Drop your socials.
I don't know any of it. I'm a grandma.
Socials. All right, she's gonna be tagged when I do air the episode. So follow my girl Katie on Instagram, wherever you want to follow her at. We appreciate you all for tuning in. Fucking peace, y'all. Peace.
Bye.
Love and hair grease. All right.
And mousse and Aquanet.